Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. I'm your host, Lynn with the Silver Dragon, and we just barely survived demise. Untimely demise. At the hands of the wolves, injuring us. It was quite close, I have to say. It was quite horrifically close. To the extreme. Not the least bit not the least bit in the way of like, oh yeah, we would have been fine. We were down to 30% condition. We were in a horrible way. That was abysmal. But I managed to survive, patch up, cleanse the wounds. And pull through.
Perfect.
Here's a survival bow I made before I left. I'm gonna cook some meat. Oh, jeez. That was a very brutal night to get back home. Like, all three wolves were just right there in that area, and one after another they attacked. They gave me no quarter. No rest. Just near-death experience. But hey, we survived. All of them. And now we can eat one of their hides for the trouble they gave me. Your flesh is mine! Payback! Oh, man. I should have brought my worn-out clothes. I didn't think about that. On the bright side, check it out. I can make tons of arrows now. Come on, is it all the way down here? Yeah, there it is. Begin crafting. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep crafting. I'm gonna make use of these resources and start making myself a ton of arrows. May as well, right? Ah. Okay, fine. Definitely an eventful day. How am I doing on arrows now, though? Hey, 4 homemade arrows. And 1 partially used one there. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Go ahead and drop this one for the moment. Set it aside. Put more fire in there. I need to keep working. 'Cause I'm definitely not quite done yet.
Come on, little fire. Come on. That didn't work.
Wow. Really? Stinker. Come on, it's an 80% chance of success. How could you fail?
How can you fail?
Come on, little fire.
How could you fail? .5 hours. That's quite a lot for an arrow. I didn't know it was quite that long. Actually, wait. Maybe if I had tools, it might go better? I'm not sure, but maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's why it's taking so much effort. Do I have, like, a bunch of simple... Yeah, I have a bunch of simple tools here. How about if I tried to craft it now? No? No impact. Okay. I thought maybe if I had tools for it, it might go along easier, but nope. Fire, don't go out, please. Take it 5 hours, yeah. Keep crafting. Productivity shall not be halted. Continue crafting. Sorry, this takes a while, but it takes a while. I'm making arrows. Each one of them takes an hour and a half. Oh, the fire went out. What time is it? 1 hour of darkness left? Fine, we'll sleep. Yeah, there we go. We'll rest for about that long. Also, I should have probably put this down and started curing it by now, but I forgot to. Instead, it's been sitting in my inventory, gradually rotting. Wish I could clean up the blood, but I can't. Sigh. Guess I'll drink that up. There should be some stored away in here, right? Yeah, we got plenty still. Thinking about it, let's have some coffee. Anything else I want to bother with? Not really. That should be good. Yeah. Huh. I forgot I left because I was in search of food. That's interesting. Well, I'll wait to consume that. Instead, I'll just drink some water for now. Productivity will not be stopped. I probably should actually do some hunting. I'm out of feathers anyway. cured materials. Lots of arrowheads left over. But hey, I got like a ton. Tons and tons of arrows now. Like, how many arrows? 10 arrows! 11, actually. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just go switch over to a new bow. Yeah, I'm gonna take my fresh one.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Feels good to actually be well off. I'm gonna make a fire. Actually, I'm just gonna do some research. I feel like it's about time I just sat down and get all these done. Yeah, we're gonna do all the research. All the research! Do it, now! Good. Another book finished. Yeah, I think that's a good start here. I'm gonna just spend a little time researching, and then I think we'll do something outside. You know, I'm actually going through a lot of my food pretty quickly. Gosh darn it. Shoot. Well, let's take a look outside. Is there anything for me to kill? If there's food out here that I could just shoot and kill and harvest, I'll do that. No. Nothing. There are bunny rabbits behind the hut, as always, but that's not something I want to shoot for. It'd be a waste of material. Actually, thinking about it, is there some snares in here? Yes, plenty of them. Alright then. Here's my plan. I'm going to take a whole mess of these things and wrap them all up over on this hill. Right in the spot where they went and worked really well at last time. I'm gonna make a little wall of them. Because why not? Ha! That bunny ran right through it and didn't trigger it. I think it's safe to say that these things don't trigger for no reason. The way they work is by a timer. and a chance indication, I think. Otherwise, they wouldn't just, you know, be able to just run right through without triggering it. Them silly bunnies. Alright, let's start a fire. I want to read some books.
Come on, little fire.
I won't do it all at once, though, I think. Well... I'll do like 3 hours. And then I'll check and see if any of the snares caught anything.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, we'll go for about that. That'll pass the time until sunrise. Finish this off. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some coffee. One sec. Give me the water, please. I'll cook up two coffee mugs. I'll drink one. And we'll cook some pork and beans. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Since we've done that, let's go take a look outside. See if any of the snares popped. No. None of the snares have popped. Alright. So, we'll just go ahead and spend some time reading again. Get some more of this research done. And now, there's just this, which requires 25 hours to invest into it. But yeah. Let's take a look outside again, because we just spent 3 hours researching. I'm actually trying to hunt the rabbits at this point with the snares, because the extra meat would go a long ways. Can't tell if they've been triggered or not. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, none of the snares have been triggered. I don't know if putting them all together is a good thing, is a bad thing in this game. You'd think that one of them would most likely catch something, but no, nothing yet. 9 hours of daylight left. Cool. So I'll give it another 3 hours. I'll give it up to 12 hours, and if nothing happens, then I will go ahead and move the snares around a little bit. I'm actually kind of wondering about my food at this point. I may have to go out and hunt. Because these silly rabbits aren't doing me much good for that. Really? Still nothing? Okay. 3 more hours and then I'm gonna go check. Go try and move them around a little bit. And then go hunting proper. Yep, just topping myself off repeatedly. I could use some more water. I'm gonna have to melt some snow. So how about those traps now? Whether or not they have been triggered or not, I am going to move some. Well, one broke. Oh wait. Hey, there we go. Yep, I'm gonna gut you for all you're worth, little bunny. I'll have that. And yeah, you can put them right next to each other, no problem.
Feels like night is coming.
Raises a thought, though. If I can do this, could I technically make like a farm for hares using the snare? For hares using snares, yeah. I wonder. Cause look, I could just go like, boop. Put these right back down because they didn't break. If you catch something, they don't break. But they can break if they like fail or something. It's like they have a chance to fail and a chance to succeed. And it seems like 2 of them succeeded in a row. So it's like, But there we go. We got some meat. So I can cook that along with the other stuff. You know what? I'm going to go get some more wood. Kind of curious. We need some firewood. I'll be needing me some new firewood. I guess it might be possible to like use snares to make a bit virtually, well, not infinite, but a very significantly high amount of food, because technically once you've got enough it's basically a snare is like sticks and animal guts, right? So if you just every time you gut a hair, you just every time you gut a hair, you get some guts. And then you can turn that into useful
I wonder if
material.
I can drop any of this gear.
See? Freshly harvested guts. So for every one of the ones that break, you can then make more snares. Make another snare and stuff. Is there a limb over yonder way? Usually there would be some limbs over here to chop down, but I don't see any. Really? None. Oh wait, there's one. There's a couple, actually. Several. That's what I'm looking for. Trees to logs to chop. Yep, I'm just collecting firewood. That'll do. A lot of logs to help catch up on our firewood supply. Because I went and spent a bunch. Then I can boil up a bunch of water and make us a bunch of cook some meat and stuff. I think once I've basically set myself up again and decided to... I think we probably will be leaving soon to continue our exploration. But since we're about a little bit more than 50% complete with our exploration so far, I'm kind of wondering what you guys might think about a new series to replace... The Long Dark. Because we have done quite a bit here in the Long Dark, and eventually we won't have much left to explore.
So cold. So cold.
Can I drop the tinder, please? Thank you. Every little bit helps. Tired, freezing, parched, hungry, everything. I am everything that is...
God, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Just everything. Doing it to myself. At risk for hypothermia, starvation, thirst. It's like, you're in trouble, boyo. It's like, not really. Home is just right over the hill, so it's fine.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Alright. Start a fire once again in the stove tonight. Gonna heat us some rabbit and scarf it down tight. Or something, I don't know. Yes. There's only so much one can do. That's kind of why I was thinking, like, it would be nice to get some ideas for something new to do after we finish our exploration of the world, of this world that we've played. I'm just kind of curious, like, what you guys might have in mind for me in the future for stuff to do. Because there's a lot we can do, but I don't know. I mean, RimWorld will continue, of course, and then there's also, of course, the Planet Base series that's going on right now. Though that may not last very long. I mean, it's only last time it lasted like 20-some episodes, so well, it'll only go so far. So I'm just kind of wondering what you guys might think that we should do next. I could just pick up another game and play it. I do have some ideas, but I don't know off the top of my head. Actually, let's go ahead and use one of these. Can I just use it, please? There we go. Purified water for the win. The rabbit meat did not last long. Oh dear. You know, speaking of deer, I could probably use one. Because that food was just gone. I guess we can use one of these. But yeah. Let's drop all that. And all that. I'll throw the birch bark in there, why not? Oh, I can't. Oh, it's tinder. Well, that's worthless. Hmm. I'm kind of thinking. I really would like to play more survival kind of games, but at the same time, I'm like, what? It's just like there's only so much you can do when you play a survival game.
I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, you would. You'd be fine. Alright, let's sleep.
Ah, need some water.
Actually, let's go ahead and turn that into one of these. I'm sorry I've gotten kind of quiet. I'm trying to think of things to... I realized that I just kind of realized that I may not have much to do except for enjoying the actual environment of certain stuff to come in the exploration. So I'm kind of like, There we go. Yeah, wow. Guess I'm not heading out yet, but I think I have a new goal here to do shortly. What's that goal, you may ask? Well, I'm thinking that we might just go ahead and make a trip back into Pleasant Valley. And this time, we'll keep going until we've explored everything.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Look at all those rabbits. This area has been fantastic for hunting with snares. You know, actually, I might want to continue doing the snare thing. Just if I get more snares, rather. And then I could build up a stockpile of resources to work with. Of course, I'm not sure that's enough snares to really manage my need for food, so I might want to go ahead and collect a bunch more snares for the task. Decisions. But yeah, I'm thinking we might just go ahead and head out soon. And all we do is just go straight for Pleasant Valley and wherever else lies beyond. It would be quite a bit of a trip, but it might be worthwhile, all things considered. Just because it might... I'm thinking, like, we should just go. Just head out there and go. Adventure.
Come on, little fire.
Finish our adventure here. I went on and on about collecting stuff, but I'm kind of realizing, like, the difficulty of doing that effectively. It was kind of like a big plan I had, like many big plans I come up with, that are entirely laborious and intensive, but not actually very feasible with any kind of reasonable sense, in kind of a reasonable sense. I mean, it is feasible, but it's not like worth it to go and do that, because the whole process requires a considerable bit more effort than at a glance. And I know it needs a lot of effort, but for some reason part of my brain like picks up on the idea that, hey, this is gonna be fun and we can do it and it's not gonna be that big a deal. But after thinking about it at length, you go like, actually, maybe this is a pretty bad idea, because it took me for pretty much the entirety of an episode to make it like halfway back from Desolation Point. No, actually, there's multiple episodes to get from Desolation Point all the way back to Trapper's Cabin. Like, seriously, it takes actual in-game hours to travel, and I can't even carry that much, because my character has an abysmal capacity for carrying supplies. That is just... And not to mention, I have to keep stuffing my character's face every minute, because time flies like it's on a rocket or something. I'm starting to see, like, the problems at the seams here. I'd like to be able to be a bit more survival oriented, but the way the game is currently set up, it's like, yeah, you can't achieve this goal in a realistic sense without basically expending half of the supplies, if not more, of what you're transferring. It's just not really quite within the reach of a reasonable ideal. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. I just... I'm kind of stumped a little bit on that. So, if you guys kind of feel the same way, like, maybe the game's a little bit too obnoxious in that regard, and maybe I should find an alternative means to solving the problem. I don't know. There's obviously only so much I can do, and I can see now, like, I like to do the collection of the resources and figuring out what to do, where to temporarily store it and stuff, but the way the game currently is set up right now, it just isn't really quite as feasible as I'd like it to be. To collect the supplies all into one super base. And I can't actually build a structure. So, in all essence, the only thing I really got going for me at this point is just the exploration. I think that from now on, I may very well just go ahead and do that, as opposed to be messing with anything else.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So, maybe I should consider playing another game that has crafting in it, but also like the ability to build stuff. I used to play Minecraft a long time ago. I've always kind of wanted to do a series on it, but the one series I did didn't really do very well, and I've considered going back to it again at some point, but I feel like the more time goes on, the less likely it would be worth the effort to really put in a series for it, because the kind of series I'm looking to do regarding Minecraft requires a very responsive and communicative community. But multiple people who are willing to communicate and act and do things with me in regards to it. Like, help me with some ideas and present some prospects. I mean, I had this idea, like, you could, like, submit ideas for adventures and dungeons and stuff, and I might, like, craft it, or maybe import dungeon places and stuff into the world to explore and to fight and survive in. Do I have a bunch of rabbit skin to work with? It's curing. Don't have enough, though. That's readily available. Okay. wish I could dump the contents of this jerry can into this one. I feel kind of sad that I can't. Oh well. But yeah, like, I had a bunch of ideas and a bunch of plans and things that never come to fruition, and this is kind of a common thing with me. I do this a lot, where I come up with cool ideas and plans, and I get really elaborate and carried away with them, and then I come back and I look at them weeks later, or even months, sometimes even years later, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Sometimes it's just profoundly just not going to happen, period. Because there's just no way it would be worth it. Or be meaningful in some regards. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I come up with so many things. Come up with crazy ideas, stories, and plans, and I'm like, hey, maybe I'll do this at some point. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little bit down right now because it's just like all these ideas I come up with and I just never really get around to conducting most of them. And even if time permitted it, I don't know if it would be even possible to do in some cases. I think, yeah. I think I'm gonna grab my supplies that I want to bring. Maybe make a new pair of rabbit mitts or something here. So much rabbit hide now. I guess maybe I don't know. If I leave, I'm definitely not going to be coming back for this stuff. Which kind of feels bad. Makes me feel bad because it means that I'm not going to finish what I started here. I don't know. You know, remember these games that you build stuff up in? I really often wish I could just transfer stuff from one game to the next. Sometimes, like, I've collected all these supplies, I've built up countless bases and resources and all these things, and I got nothing to show for it. Every single time. Every single time. Makes me wonder. Where I want to go. What I want to do. Can only make so much progress. And if you just keep starting over and over again, where are you? What kind of? Where are you gonna go with that? That's just spinning. You're just spinning your wheels, really. Every time you start over in a new game, a new world. I mean, each new place gives its own experience. As a game, it's kind of fun to keep doing, but sometimes it's a little bit tedious. It takes time, it takes work, effort. It makes you kind of wonder, what if you could do it in the real world? But at the same time, the real world isn't really fitted for that anymore. It's not the kind of place to go surviving. It's more about just living a life. I'm sorry if I kind of sound depressing at all here. I don't know. I don't know. What does one do?
Getting tired.
Wow. Oh wait, it got 30 hours in. Okay, fine. That's good. I'm sorry I spent most of an episode just camping out here at the base for now so much, but if there's anything I don't know. What? I'm definitely gonna go finish exploring, but that'll be next episode. Because at this point, there's not a lot else for me to do. And if I just hang out here and hunt things over and over and over again, I'm not going to be...
Diet. Something to drink. And soon.
I don't know. I guess... Yeah, next episode, I'll be taking care of, I'll be traveling to continue our exploration. Oh, that one broke. All things considered, though, worth it. And look at this nonsense.
Can't feel my hands.
Hey, it's the intro music.
never felt so cold.
Alright. Alright. But yeah. I guess I'll just leave these here. Maybe one day I'll come back and make use of it. Maybe I won't. I'm at this point, I think I've pretty much made a decision that we're gonna be going. Once we leave, we're gone. We're probably not coming back. And once we finish exploring, we're probably done. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I'll be recording. And until next time, Slenvo out.